Society. Hello, hello. Posh bar, isn't it? I've never been here. Andrew earlier talked about how difficult it is at the minute trying to get by. I think it's so difficult that even fictional characters are starting to struggle. Like for example, Del Boy and Rodney have actually started their own website trying to make money. Do you know what they've called it? Call it OnlyFans and Horses. Somebody had to. Alright, I'll tell you about me. I tend to screw things up sometimes. I once tried cooking Sunday roast, but I really messed it up. I cooked it on a Wednesday. All my family were there, pretty much. Skip to that. Oh, never mind. Because I messed it up and it really disappointed my family there. In fact, my uncle had a stroke. Like, he wasn't dying, he was just trying to wank me off. Because it's crazy. Because what happened is I'd forgotten the gravy, and he's one of these old people. He's always like, I don't eat me Yorkshire puddings dry, and it's just. Clearly you don't, mate. It was there for like 5 minutes, man. It takes a while for some people, you know. Well, it's a funny format. But family over there, like I say, my great grandfather, he wasn't there. He's been dead for many years. But my great grandfather was there. He was Irish, and when he'd seen the absolute state of the potatoes that I presented to him on that plate, it triggered his PTSD and he had a heart attack. And his face just collapsed into the fucking. When you've seen like there's no crazier sight, no scarier sight, I should say, than seeing a 150-year-old face covered in old potatoes. It was like seeing Slender Man with a sad potato face. It was. Well. Sorting out that funeral was annoying as well, but that's a story for another day. Whole family was there, like I say. My first cousin once removed from a restaurant because he was having a meltdown about vegetables. He was the only person that actually liked the food that I cooked. So he said to me, he said, "Oh, Josh, these sprouts, they taste like grandma's necklace pearls." And I think, what the fuck? But it's like, no, hey, you can only do so much when you're broke, you know? Like, we had to make fucking necklaces and jewelry and things out of fruit when I was growing up, you know? Like, where do you think onion rings came from? Know what I mean? My family, honestly. And I can tell you that, but my uncle, he wasn't putting them on his fingers, I can tell you that much. Crazy times. Just on to Leeds as a bit of a haul now. It's weird how, you know how synonymous TV presenter has started to become with like sex case now over the past few years. It's a bit weird, man. It's like, I think it started with Savile, didn't it? All that stuff. Like, and because I live about 15 minutes from where Jimmy Savile used to live, and people still say today, oh, Jimmy Savile, I can't believe he was from Leeds. I think people who say that have never actually been to Leeds. There's a note on every street corner. Like quite literally, if you go to some places. But like people, he was so well connected, Savile, and people forget this, but he was actually the marriage counsellor for Charles and Diana on their wedding day. Like, it's weird though, because considering his history, like you think he'd be the groom. doing all this grooming. Oh man, it is mad though. I think it is galling as well for the BBC to, like, you know, with all the scandals they've had and that, and all the people that have been associated with them. It's pretty galling and pretty weird for them to still demand TV license fee money off us. Like that'd be like getting run over by a car. And then the guy moans at you because you didn't give him petrol money. It's absolutely crazy, man. And even to go with other places, the excuses some of them give. Like when all the Greg Wallace stuff was coming out, man, like they never admit it. They just give excuses. It's weird. Like no. That's just flour on my face. Oh, worse, man. No, it was me. I put those carrots up my ass. It was me. Anyway, let's try and move away from that thing. I'll end on a bit of what I think is quite a positive note. I was in my back garden. I've got a nephew. He's about 5 years old. Anyone else got a nephew? Yeah, good stuff. Nephews are sweet, man. They're only about 5, like I say. About early evening in the garden, it was playing with one of those like laser pointer things. But then I looked up in the sky, and then there was this airplane in the sky. And I went, oh look, Oliver, an airplane. But then what he did was he shined the laser pointer up at the airplane, and I went, oh no, don't do that. But then as soon as I could say anything else, the airplane, it got attacked by an enormous cat. I guess the moral of this set is don't be related to me. That's my stuff. I've been Josh O'Leary. Thank you so much for coming. Real quickly, before I know Andrew's going to ask about it, if anybody would like to follow me, then that's what I look like from behind. Social. Jonathan Toast on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. Like once every 2 days, it's just full of racists now. But yes, thank you so much for coming. I'm Josh O'Leary. Thank you so much.